En el mundo de los juegos donde todo es virtual, Cheevos es el maestro, el héroe sin igual. En cada batalla su coraje es tan real. Encanto comenzó su viaje, con Pikachu entrando en su bagaje. Con valentía y estrategia derrotó al Team Rocket con su energía. Hyrule el destino llamó, la trifuerza en sus manos brilló. Ganando y sus planes malvados con espada maestra luchó con agrado. En el reino champiñón la aventura continúa con saltos y hongos, la victoria es suya. Bowser y sus secuaces siempre desafían, pero con su astucia Mario los elimina. El dragón sigue y la oscuridad se cierne, zombies acechan, el peligro gobierna. Con armas y valentía enfrenta el horror, Cheevos lucha por sobrevivir con fervor. En el mundo de los juegos donde todo es virtual, Cheevos es el maestro, el héroe sin igual. En cada batalla su coraje es tan real. Encanto comenzó su viaje, con Pikachu el trono en su bagaje. Con valentía y estrategia derrotó al Team Rocket con su energía. En Hyrule el destino llamó, la trifuerza en sus manos brilló. Ganando y sus planes malvados, con la espada maestra luchó con agrado. En el reino champiñón la aventura continúa con saltos y hongos, la victoria es suya. Bowser y sus secuaces siempre desafían, pero con su astucia Mario los elimina. El dragón sigue y la oscuridad se cierne, zombies acechan, el peligro gobierna. Con armas y valentía enfrenta el horror, Cheevos lucha por sobrevivir con fervor. En el mundo de los juegos donde todo es virtual, Cheevos es el maestro, el héroe sin igual. En cada batalla su coraje es tan real. En el mundo de los juegos donde todo es virtual, Cheevos es el maestro, el héroe sin igual. En cada batalla su coraje es tan real. Encanto comenzó su viaje, con Pikachu entrando en su bagaje. Con valentía y estrategia derrotó al Team Rocket con su energía. Hyrule el destino llamó, la trifuerza en sus manos brilló. Ganando y sus planes malvados con espada maestra luchó con agrado.
Empezamos una nueva aventura, Metal Gear Solid 2. Si salgo se sale mi mano, perfecto, excelente, todo chill. Empecemos con el logro del mes. Nunca lo he jugado. ¿Me ayudas? Pero vamos a jugar en modo normal. Ay, chucha. Blodón. Acción, cambio, mal. Vamos. ¿Por qué? Bienvenidos. ¿Cuál es el hijo de estos? Nada, se había bugueado. ¿De dónde es el logro? No estaba abierto. Dejé abierto Discord nada más. No, a ver. El logro se llama Cubovara. Evers drop on Olga in the Shell 2 core. Escucha a Olga en el núcleo de Shell 2. Antes del coronel. Antes de rescatar al coronel. Pero no entiendo, o sea, ¿cuál es la diferencia de estos? Estos son los dos. Este es uno y este es otro. Yo quiero jugar todo el juego completo. O sea, comenzar desde cero. Ya, o sea, si es que elijo esto es el juego completo. Si elijo esto es el prólogo y si elijo esto es ya con raiding, ¿no es cierto? Así es. ¿Verdad? Parte. Ya esto de radar tipo 1, radar tipo 2. Radar 1. Sí. En inglés, eso es lo malo. Voy a subirle todo el volumen porque esta vez ya no escucho mi voz.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
Yo Hudson
We
2.
had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
No seguro una horita nada más, ya para el prólogo. Igual voy a tomar mi melatonina. Melatonina, perdón. Cayó. ¿Cayó? Y se cayó, puta madre. Ah, gracias. Señor Newsiro, bienvenido. Bajó el volumen. ¿Qué fue? ¿Se escucha? ¿Se escucha? ¿El juego? Yo no lo escucho. ¿No tiene este sonido? No escucho nada. ¿Sí lo escuchan? Qué raro. ¿Se rayó o qué fue? ¿O es el ROM? A ver.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear,
Ahí sí
Snake.
se escucha, ¿no?
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Oh, yo
The
fue.
stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it.
Ahí sí se
Sorry, but
escucha,
you're gonna
¿no?
have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy
Espera
guarantee.
para reiniciarlo,
I'm
¿yo?
happy as long as no one gives.
¿Dónde? ¿El sonido? No sé. Ya, le doy sonido, pero no me sale el... Para que vean, espérate. ¿Se ve? Ahí sí se escucha. Espérate. ¿Dónde estoy? Acá no es. Ah, ahí. Ese es el sonido. Bueno, sí. No he movido nada.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Bienvenido, Naki, ¿qué tal? Ahí sí se escucha. Se había rayado. Creo que el disco tenía polvo. Tenía que limpiar el disco, perdón. Este fue un Uncharted. Entienden aquí, gracias. Sí me veo. Ahorita no está desglosado para que lo sepas. Ok. Es raro. Muy raro esa parte. Pero bueno, ya. ¡Bum! Buen juego. Y ahorita yo también lo escucho. Yo creo que sí. Puedes observar y mientras voy explorando un poco y cuando ves que ya no puedo, ahí me hace un ayudín. Ese traje ya no está invisible. Esto supuestamente es cuando ya pasamos el Metal Gear 1 y nos dieron el traje de camuflaje, ¿no? Que ahorita se me acaba de malograr.
Our boy is right on schedule.
Por mi causa, revólver.
He'll know soon enough.
Gracias, Nanaku. Buen punto. Ese yo creo, o sea, vamos a sacar el. Mira, vamos a sacar el logro de semana, del mes, perdón. Y después vamos a jugar el Metal Gear 1. Y después venimos y platinamos este. Y luego nos vamos al 3.
This is Snake.
Otra
You
con-
read me, Otacon.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Estoy claro,
Kept
Snake.
you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
Trae su
Not
traje.
military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
I
Naomi.
can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake.
Estoy
let's get to-
oxidado en Metal Gear.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Tengo que disparar.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being
Mission visual.
transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations.
No
Our goal is to
confrontaciones.
collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Yo prefiero el 1 por nostalgia.
Know the drill.
Ese me lo jugué y me pareció bueno. Ese nunca lo he jugado.
Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization, and officially
Y jugué el
recognized by the
5.
UN.
Pero dejé la mitad.
But still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Ya.
M9.
Tranquilizadores.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to...
Bienvenida,
rely on
bolsita.
shots
Sí,
as
es Metal Gear
slide
Solid
blocks.
2.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the
Puedes
anesthetic
dormir.
gun will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment...
Depende
Hey,
del
Snake,
de dónde le queda.
cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Sí,
Here's
tío.
the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Cámara digital. Estoy ahorita en el logro del mes. Dependiendo de eso, puedo jugarlos, puede ser. Uno,
You
dos.
don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good.
Claro,
for
es el
that.
3.
But this might be a trap. Remember.
Y fácil los de Super Nintendo.
Being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the
Por
stern on the
ejemplo,
boat.
creo que en
It says
Steam lo
they'll be
tengo,
counter
el
terror
5.
ops too.
Me acuerdo.
Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime.
No tengo metros nada más, no tengo Metal Gear.
Safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
PvP.
Looks like there are a few
El Play 5, Play 4, perdón, lo tengo.
The chopper. What?
Chuch. Ay, no mataron a mi causa. Ay, ay. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué son tan asesinos?
Looks like
Voy a matar.
the ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
18 personas.
AKS 74U.
La AK-47.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
¿Dónde? No me acuerdo dónde era. En Twitch, ¿verdad? De control de creador. Sesión de stream. Pedido. Ya. ¿Dónde era? ¿Dónde era? Pues, ¿listos? Colaboraciones. ¿Dónde era? Las actividades. No sé dónde está la información. Audiencia. Todos me dice. Y abajo, más abajo. Clasificación. Drogas, consumo aditivo de ese tabaco. O maduro, no creo, ¿no? Homosexuales, no. Violencias explícitas, ¿no? Listo. Etiquetas no. En etiquetas. Etiquetas de contenido. A ver. ¿Dónde? Pero había un. ¿Se ve? ¿Se ve? Ahí. Acá es. ¿O no? Clasificación de contenido. Usar etiquetas nomás. Eso nomás, imágenes violentas nomás, ¿no? ¿Ya? ¿Se arregló? No sé. ¿Ya está? Perfecto.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right.
Claro que sí.
I'll do my best.
Sí, siempre
This
Axel
isn't
siempre ha
like Shadow
sido
Moses.
buen
Read me
apoyo en
when
eso.
it happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Ese es en Twitch, ¿no? Pero en YouTube también tengo que hacer eso. ¿Qué persona? Hay un pavo. Otro por allá, creo. ¿Y yo? No lo había visto.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
¿Cuánto tiempo se quedan dormidos? Es normal. ¿Dónde cayó? ¿Dónde cayó? Después bandit. Ay, 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 ay.
Snake, it looks like that door can't be opened from the deck. You can infiltrate the ship through other doors.
Ajá, es lo que he hecho hace ratito. No, por ahí era el camino, ¿no? Quería saber qué había por acá nada más. ¿Puede ser por el bordo? ¿Eh? Este. Pero no seguidas, obviamente. Hay que entrar, ¿no? Mm,
You want to save, Snake?
Oye, Melin, ¿dónde está? Yo llamaba a la China porque me vacilaba cuando era niño.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your
Lo
own on that
platineé.
ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
La plataforma de su sillón. Cámara de vigilancia. La mierda. ¿Qué quieres? Oh.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Hombre, de gigante le puede salir con la pileta de balas. Cuidado con eso. Sí, no, pues, eso es lo que te está diciendo. Sí, entiendo. ¡Ay, pucha!
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
No los vi, pensé que estaban por el otro lado. Eso era. ¡Qué emoción! ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Entiendo todo después.
Snake, get yourself out of sight now. Enemy search parties are on the way. It's a clearing. These aren't sentries you're dealing with. They're searching for you, and they know you don't want to be found. You can't make some feeble attempt at concealment. Make sure you're completely hidden in some place they wouldn't think of searching. Stop.
Es una llave muy rara.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
La cámara. ¿Lo subiste, sí? ¿Cómo hago para dormirlos? Los pavos. Mm. ¿Por qué no?
Oh. What's that? Who's that?
Ese. Era uno nada más, ¿no?
And that's at the end of the request of that.
Me conformo. No es cara de concentración, es cara de sueño. Carajo. No, otra vez. ¿Cómo hago para tomarme la cámara? Ok. Que se cae, he dicho. ¿Dónde empezar encima?
Freeze.
Hijo de puta. Tráfico. Ahí se queda. Peditos segunditos. Nada que siempre. Espérate, pasamos para el otro lado. ¿Lo ves? No, mi caos, el capitán, huevón. Ujú.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
¿Más soldados? Ya me dormí a todos, ya seguro me van a despertar a todos. No vale. No te creo. Cállese, cállese, cállese. ¿No tengo que tomar fotos?
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype
bueno.
must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Este Meat Boy. ¿No puedo agarrarlos? ¿Cuál puerta? Uy, qué rico. ¿De cuál? La placa seguro. Te digo.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga.
Olga.
Need I remind you that you
Yes.
are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Es la que tengo que ir, pero en la otra base. Para el logro del mes.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men. You're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Son soldados.
Stop playing. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Mierda.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Bebé, soy un acá.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life.
Voy a dar van para una situación así de fácil como en el mío. Ah. Punto que voy a poner a cargar mi celular. Unidad es mi vida, mi familia. Play 2, vellitos en las nelas se mantienen calientitos. De la de Play 3 no lo tengo y lo prometí, aún tengo la nube, pero no quiero poner esa parte de cómo ser. Pero de nuevo, yo te paso una de PC2 a PC3. Todo desbloqueado fácil, a después del chiste. Ok, entonces, tengo que hacer acá.
My family.
Yo soy una caja,
We've shared
yo soy una caja, yo soy una caja,
bad and all the
soy
good.
una caja.
I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Soy una caja, ¿por qué disparas una caja? ¿Tengo que pegarle?
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Le estoy dando. Le doy la teta. Carajo. Me deja dormir. Dormir con papá Dios. Yo también voy como Rambo. No me pasa. El computer yo me lo pasé como Rambo. Y de niño. Drone.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Debe ser.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
Mi hermano.
When was the last time you saw her?
Su hermanastra.
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us
¿Es
out
una
here?
trampa?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Ojalá puede ser el hambre de jugar a ciegas contra ella. Ah, mira. Puede grabar esos dos tags. Espera un poco. Ok. No veo. Ahí ya estoy. ¿No ves o qué? Dormidita. Pero... Ya. Habían balas, ¿no? Adentro. No, no me voy, solamente quería hacer balas. Y te ves más bonito. Pero acá no perdono nada. ¿Cómo se escucha, Axel? Se escucha mucho mejor, ¿no es cierto? Lo que se escuchaba antes. Una caja mojada azul. Perfecto, perfecto. Señor Cibernomán, bienvenido.
¡Repito!
¿Cómo andamos? Bienvenido. Amigo precioso, ¿cómo andas? Señorita Watsita, sigue por ahí. Watsita, ¿qué opinas? ¿Se escucha mejor? ¿Cómo se escucha ahorita? ¿O antes se escuchaba mejor? Las gafas térmicas. Pues me sigue dormido, pues ahí arriba. A la derecha, perdón. Y como Google es vital para nosotros. Ya sí ya regreso, supongo, ¿no? No, es Metal Gear 2. Señor Cyberman. Antes de irme, pues se desapareció la placa. No vale. Se llevaron. No había terminado con ella. El 2 es pues. No, Substance. La Substance es el 3. Ah. O sea, con esta pistola ya puedo destruir las cámaras. La cámara de vigilancia. Lo bueno es que está más gente. Ah, ya sí.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Desaparecen esos locos, ¿no? Es algo así como la Resident Evil 1 Director Cut. Sí, es igualito. Realmente. Ah. Ah, ponte por acá. Emoción. Sí, son versiones completas, solamente que las, como te digo, las Substance y las Subsistence tienen cosas adicionales. Nada más. Fuimos timados.
¡Fuimos timados! ¡Timados! ¡Embaucados!
¡Fuimos embarajiñados!
¡Esto ni siquiera existe!
Time to save? Okay, there's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take
What is this?
unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Okay.
Is there somebody?
Gracias. Un pericotito. Para todos los bosses, supongo, ¿no? O a todos los soldados. ¿Por qué esto no me da, por ejemplo? Yo te pregunto, solamente son a los bosses. ¿Sigue dormido? Pero ¿cómo saco sus cejas? ¿No durmiendo?
Freeze.
¿Cómo le hago para regresarlo? Bienvenido, Harold, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo hago para quitarle?
Freeze.
Amigos. Creo que en una sola sesión o en todos los juegos. Okay. ¿Cómo sé que ya tengo unas? Entiendo. Hay huellas. Ay, pero ¿qué fue?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Pero estoy amenazado, lo quise amenazar, pero no me salió. ¿Por qué? Siempre tiene que ser en primera persona.
It's the enemy. I need help.
A saber cuáles tienen, faltan de cuáles y cuáles te faltan de verlo de la pantalla principal. Opción especial. Pues normalmente lo puedo hacer con guía, supongo, ¿no? ¿Quién me puede decir dónde está cada uno que me falta? Que supongo que todos deben salir en el mismo sitio. O sea, por ejemplo, si ese se llama, no sé, Naki, siempre va a salir en el barco en el segundo piso. O algo así.
Who's there? Enemy sight. Request. Enemy.
Espeso, este hijo de su madre, oh.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
It's the enemy.
The situation is normal. All clear.
No sé cuál tiene. ¿O si no capas térmicas o qué? Nada, mira.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Entiendo cómo lo saco.
Freeze.
una nueva partida. Oye, voy haciendo 3, supuestamente. ¿No?
Who's down? Huh? Who's down? I got him. Send reinforcements.
¿Te debe proceder? Deje. Ah, puede ser. Y ahorita creo que tengo que hacer en primer lugar. Quiero terminar con al menos. ¿Cuánto me falta para terminar el prólogo? A ver. Son la 1. ¿Qué lo hacemos, creo, no? Pero la chapa y... Voy a matar a todos. Bienvenido de Santiago, ¿qué tal? Saludos desde Perú también. Saludos. Me aceptas espadas, escudos, orillas. Sí, es la primera vez que lo juego. Necesito rodar.
Freeze. Freeze.
What do you be? No puedo entrar por la de allá, la de mi izquierda.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Don't kill me.
No por acá, no. ¿Ya está? No, porque si no dejamos los dos hacen los duros y no regeneran, entonces disparas en la mano y lo sueltan. Ah, buen punto. Interesante. ¿Mm? ¿Ya está? La regué, weón. Espérate. Hola de chumba, deja de... Ciencia. Y manifestos son para seguir explorando felicidad. Y te ven, tienes un tiempo para bloquearlos antes de que sus poderes. Dios mío. No tengo que ir, vaya a la izquierda por abajo. Tengo tiempo para bloquearlos, sí, eso sí, pero a veces como que me disparan y GG. Una porción o así. La misión, excelente. Las. Pero nomás, hombre. De espaldas por acá. A la izquierda dijiste, ¿no? En inglés, sí. Lo que pasa es que no se puede por acá. En inglés es la única forma que te acepten los logros. Es la única manera. Por eso, ya pues. Entra. A la izquierda me dijiste. Creo que ya estaba ya. Ah. Ok. Pues no cosa que despierta a todos, pero... Vale. Sin ti la vida se me va. Hay más bichos raros.
Raven?
¿Ahí bien? ¿Qué es eso? Ah, LOL. ¿Le quito su doctor?
Freeze.
Move!
Jefe. Puedo hacerlo bailar. Ok. Es un jumpscare, ¿no? Pero puedo regresar. Debe estar vivo. Debería. Sí, sí, eso sí me acuerdo.
Freeze.
Move!
Please don't.
Juan Abunda a Javi. Mamá huevo. ¿Qué pasa? No mames. Gente. ¿Cinco puntos? Creo que fue, ¿no? 4. Mierda.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Who's that?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Todo mal. Yo me despiertan a la gente, puta. No pasa nada.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Freeze.
Count at the enemy requesting that.
Dije, please. No sabía que era corazón. Me sacaron la mierda.
Clear.
Me muevo. Marcadores debajo de mi cámara. Abajo. Son los logros que tiene el juego, que son 170. Llevamos desbloqueando 3. Llevamos 1.76% completados. Y más abajo dice mi ranking que estoy en el puesto 2273 de 100.000 personas. Mis cuántos puntos tengo y cuánto de ratio tengo desbloqueado en la semana, creo, en el mes. No me acuerdo. Y abajo el logro que toca, en teoría. No, eso no es. Ese, ya no ese es un logro perdible, que ya lo perdimos. Pero te vamos a... Ay, ¿qué tocaría? Tengo que pegarle mucho tiempo. Al mismo buscan. No sé que no me veo. Sí. Sacamos un logro. Sí, sí. ¿Ese sí lo puedo hacer? ¿Freeze? Ok, lo tengo, creo, ¿no? Está bien. Es que, como te digo, a veces me sorprende la poca gente que conoce nuestros logros.
Freeze.
Ahí la morena. Ya lo hice ya. Duerme nomás. Le disparo con el otro.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
¿Dónde está el logro? Había un logro. Pero creo que solamente era con la Olga. Ya está, mira, espérate.
An intruder.
Hijo de tu madre. Espera. Chao. Espérate. Hacemos pausa antes de que me tarracen. Acá. ¿Dónde estás? No sé cómo, supongo que es dispararle a la flaga nada más. Ah, sí, eso sí. Hemos probado hace ratito. Ah, ya. Bueno, lo intentaremos después. Mm. Son 20, weón. No puedo seguir de acá. ¿Por dónde estamos ahorita? En fin. No hay prisa. En fin. ¿De dónde estoy? Me puse la caja para avanzar. Es que lo de los perros va a ser para otro parte.
Freeze.
Oh,
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
ahí está.
Don't kill me.
Solamente voy a concentrarme en el logro de la semana. Del mes, perdón. Damos el logro del mes y luego ya vemos qué opciones tenemos. Acá supongo, ¿no?
Freeze.
Just try to pull the trigger.
Ah,
Shoot.
concha tu. ¿Ya fue el perrito? O sea, bulla, pero... Para arriba, para abajo. De la gente.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Mucho.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Puta, pensé que era otra cinemática. Dejan puta madre, ¿qué me pasa?
Stop kidding around.
No esperaba eso.
Snake?
Al menos. Este es como el meme. De si yo me voy, te llevo el infierno conmigo. Ya pasé los otros lados, ¿no?
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
No. ¿Cómo le mando eso a otro? Puta, me olvido de esta huevada.
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
Good.
Ah, amigo. Sabía, pues, pero igual hago ruido, pues.
Freeze.
No.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
No sé, ¿qué no veo? No sé si leo. Pero que, o sea, tengo que pasar por eso. Ah, pensé que no se podía. Quita el arma y cogerlo con cuadrado, así lo puedes arrastrar. Ah, ay, ¿qué es eso que tiene ahí?
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
¿Cómo pasó por ahí? Ah, chucha. Ok. ¿Esas?
Snake, wait! Don't move.
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
Esa parte ya no lo había visto.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Ya vi una. Es sin querer, bro.
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
¿Cómo funciona Apple? Eso no.
Snake, you okay?
Las cajas amarillas, azules no son. Tengo una en la mira siempre. Dos. La última. No llego, pues. Estoy con sueño, no puedo pensar.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Pauses. Un 4-7. Qué chucha tu...
Nothing to report.
¿Hasta allá? Antes voy al baño. Marino. Perdón.
Need to save? Just a second.
No debía haber dicho eso.
Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
A ver, espérate. ¿Mata a todos o duermo a todos? En algotas. Mierda, no. Número 3.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
No, tengo que terminar al menos. ¿Cuánto me falta para terminar el capítulo? Ya, entonces hay que terminarlo, pues.
Who was there?
Sí. ¿No puedo alcanzarlos? Oh. ¡Muérete, cuarto de juego! Exacto. Qué cólera, weón. Puta, qué mierda. No me jodas, weón. Hablas con su granada, weón. Dios mío. Me dejaron sin raciones, ¿no? En otras.
Who goes there?
¿Vamos a ver?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Ok. Cierto, pues porque Metal Gear 1 era viejo, pues, ¿no? Justamente ese es el Snake Clone.
Be joining you soon, comrade.
El original es el del Snake 3, ¿no? Metal Gear 3.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for
Pues
sure.
los marines, supuestamente estaban ahí, ¿no es cierto? Y están los marines.
Okay, Snake.
Los
Let's go over
que...
this one more time. Use
Sí, sí,
this
jugué.
camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear
Espérate,
prototype.
espérate.
Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out.
Y los civiles que estaban en el barco, que trabajaban en el
Looks
barco.
like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Ya, supuestamente, o sea, todo comienza con el Metal Gear 3.
At the moment,
Que luego se enfrenta a Big Boss y después ya se hace el chucho. Después pasamos a Metal Gear 5, donde tiene la organización y bla 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 y esto que el otro. Después pasas a Metal Gear 1 y 2, donde ya, o sea, no es el Big Boss, o sea, el Snake, sino sacan 2 clones del Big Boss, que son Liquid y Solid. Y Solid era un clon fallido, si no me equivoco. Y es por eso que en el Metal Gear 4 ya está viejito, no ha pasado mucho tiempo.
Every industrialized nation on the globe
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
has specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Esos son los verdaderos dueños del barco, ¿no es cierto?
The development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course...
Había un logro de esto, espérate. El de las nalguitas, ya lo sacamos, ¿no es cierto? Mira. Este también es otro.
Another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
¿Puedo cambiarlo?
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
¿Ya tengo que estar por acá? ¿Subo de nuevo? Ok.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
¿Dónde tengo que ir?
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear.
¿Suponía que tenía que pasar eso?
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
¡Repito!
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Dios mío.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our...
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
¿Cómo camino?
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. In the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
Put an ambulance. But not for me.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Entiendo.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Carajo.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Y no podía
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role.
Hola mi vida, ¿cómo estás?
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail.
Pura gente de éxito en mi serie, pero siempre me faltas tú.
You're all familiar with the shadow mode
Tranquilidad y equilibrio.
of the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Entonces el Metal Gear. Así tengo que tomarle fotos, ¿no?
Metal Gear.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There's a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
¿Desde acá?
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think. Always bear that in mind.
¿Es desde el frente o es desde el costado?
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Good.
Let's continue. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its
Good.
any shoreline.
Peor.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out of massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005.
MGX. ¿Cuándo?
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. Next up is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. The next image is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this. Next up is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, last one's coming up. This is hilarious! This rules. But we can't use it. Get the shots we need. I'll just make a backup of this one. We're okay on the photos from the right, front, and the one of the lettering. The only one we want is of Metal Gear from the front left. I know you can do it.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in...
Front left. Yeah.
And the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NM.
Yes, sir. De las dos esquinas era.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Sure.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Hay un logro que tengo que hacer eso faltando 5 minutos. Faltaba uno mío.
Excellent speech, my friend.
¿No es? ¿What the fuck? ¿Lo vuelvo a hacer más?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the
El primer juego.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska,
Ya,
also
calcancho.
called Revolver Ocelot.
Chala chala boom boom, chala chala boom boom, chala chala boom boom. Digo y muy en Alaska, sí, pues. Boom boom, chacalaca boom boom, chacalaca boom, chacalaca boom.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
No quiero robarle, quiero regresarlo a su lugar, ¿no? ¿Ese es el Metal Gear? ¿El que sale en la 1? ¿Qué huevones? ¿50,000 soldados?
Nobody move. Understood?
Salió una mano, creo, ¿no?
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Huh.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Creo que hay que morir necesariamente.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Porque nadie les puede disparar la cabeza a los dos, ¿no? ¿Tan malos son?
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Efectivamente.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
Los
No
patriotas.
hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
¿Los dos? Solo uno, ¿eh?
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Y los marines no hacen ni mierda. Entendí. Porque la tradición no se pinta como ellos.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Pero, güey, ok, la prensa que todo. Nadie le da. Parecen los Stormtroopers. Phantom Pain. Liquid. Oh no.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
O sea, es mamón. Creo que se implantó el brazo de Liquid y por eso que lo controla. ¿Qué rayos? Pues sí. Uy, mi genera. Oye, sé cómo se mueve, si primera vez que lo veo. Este es Liquid, pues, ¿no? Liquid no lo sabía.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
No me han podido dar a Ozzy estando arriba y no tumbarse el Metal Gear, mamón. No he jugado el Metal Gear 4. Es lo único, bueno, después de este es el mismo que me falta. No jugué el primero y el tercero. Pero del primero no me acuerdo mucho. El tercero peor todavía. Más o menos algunas partes. Pero los clones lo sabía porque veía el Fede Lobo. Los resúmenes. Sí. Es tímido. Bueno, también es acuático, es tipo agua. The Slices Dynamax. Bueno, gigante man. Ajá, opresión. Que se me tumba. Activate.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Siempre encuentran a Snake y está perdido en el mar. Por eso... usamos a Riley.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
Sí.
Cypher was
Entonces tiene cara, tiene
I look forward to
forma de
tomorrow
rana.
morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Es que revivieron al Metal Gear del Metal Gear 1 y le pusieron el traje de rana de Mario. Como acá termina esto, ¿no? Ajá. Ya puedo ir a mimir. ¿Terminó? Y ahora continuamos pues. Es otra historia. Sí. Vamos a mimir. Gracias por todo.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Yo creo que sí.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of
Aquí
Manhattan.
nos vamos.
Your classic
El Nando que sigue jugando, el Nando que
It didn't
rayos.
take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore
Ya,
cleanup facility
páralo.
went up inside.
No, yo no.
Big shaft.
Mucho. No quiero spoilearme. Vamos con el Nandito. Gracias para todos, descansen. Adiós.